안녕하세요. 나지마스입니다. 이번 영상은 인천에 있는 한 고등학교 학생들의 미국의 홈파티 문화와 관련된 질문에 원어민 친구들이 답한 영상입니다. 미국 문화 자체가 샐러드 볼처럼 다양성을 가지고 있기에 원어민 친구들의 대답은 참고만 알아두시길 바래요.
안녕하세요. 저는 안다이야입니다. 만나서 반갑습니다.
Everyone, my name is Lisa.
Hi, my name is Peter.
There's like two types of parties. There's the outside backyard party. We do these a lot for birthdays and big holidays and things that happen in warm weather, Memorial Day, Labor Day. You have these outside parties where they barbecue. We always find an excuse to barbecue. And you kind of hang out outside, and the only time you really ever come in is to go to the bathroom or to get something out of the kitchen. You just stay outside. It's an outside party.
Do you also do indoor party?
Yep. So the outside parties are usually big family parties where it's like kids and grown-ups, and sometimes you play outside games. The inside parties tend to be more like your friends, you know, peer groups. So you would have like a little party where maybe there's dancing in one room, maybe there's playing games in another, and then there's other rooms where people just sit and talk, and it's nice. Kids have indoor slumber parties. Oh, I used to go to those when I was a kid, or we have them, or my brother would have them. And you'd play games and order food. And I know that my parties were always girl parties, so we do each other's nails and tell scary stories and watch a scary movie. And they play jokes on whoever falls asleep first. Was always me.
I see.
They put ketchup on your face or something like that. My brother, he did slumber parties, and they mostly played video games. They told stories. They didn't do each other's nails, no. But yeah, it was very similar, just, you know, a different group of people. So yeah, indoor parties are a lot more personal, and you get to talk to people. I know in colleges, it's really popular. I thought maybe I had one around here, but you always have a red Solo cup. And it's like a red cup that you drink out of, and it's just at everybody's party. And you know people are having a party because the red cups are out.
Why red cups?
That's just how they come. I don't know. Solo, the brand Solo makes these cups, and everybody just gets them for their party. I went to an American house party in Germany. The theme was American. And they all had the red cups, and I was like, that's correct. You got that right.
Perfect. As far as I remember, you also do a karaoke party?
Oh, yeah. I've had several different types of theme parties. So I've had a karaoke party where people come, and I have a little karaoke machine. Karaoke parties, taco parties. Sometimes the college students would have toga parties where they dress up like Greek, you know. They wear bed sheets and the toga, and then it's just a regular party after that.
Got it. Anything else?
I find that there's two different kinds of guests at your party. The kind that leave, just walk away, and then the kind that stay and help you clean up after. That's the kind of friends that I like at my party. That kind of come and they do the dishes, they pick up all the red Solo cups.
Friends, but before COVID, I get together with friends, and we used to make dinner together or go sit out in the backyard and have drinks or play music, you know, get together at someone's house and play music. I don't do any partying really that much anymore. I used to before COVID.
What did you do? As you said, right? Just
yeah,
like
as I said. Yeah.
Kind of, you know, casual.
Yeah, not real formal, though sometimes we do just for fun, you know, or a holiday, get a bunch of people. You know, I've had 12 people in my dining room for Christmas.
Wow. Great.
That little bitty room, yeah. And it was fun.
So a common party would be like, maybe, let's say during the summer, right? I think certainly we have many more in the summer than we have in the winter. At least in our area of the world, where we have significant cold weather in the winter where I live. So we have snow. We have, even when it's not snowing, it's typically too cold to spend any significant amount of time outside. We do have indoor parties, but American, at least American adults like to have, for example, say a party where you have people over for a barbecue and you're in the yard and the house and you're making food outside. And it's a very common summer gathering. Or if you're in another area of the US where it's warm all year round, it's a common gathering all the way around. Now, there certainly are some families that like dinner parties. It's just maybe a little bit more formal, less casual. And, you know, you're eating inside. I like to have those. My wife definitely does not like to have those. So we don't really have many of those. And I don't think as a general rule of thumb that many Americans have them frequently. Now, certainly high schoolers, but maybe even more significantly college students, are more likely to have parties with their friends. I certainly had many more parties and went to more parties when I was in college than I do as an adult. They're different kinds of parties. They're usually later and they're focused more around socializing and alcohol rather than food. I would say those are roughly the kind of parties that we have. I guess the last thing that we certainly have is we'll have parties to celebrate specific events. So birthdays and graduations, Mother's Day, things like that, we may have a party. Most of our parties are pretty small and I would say fairly family oriented. Family and maybe close friends. I think that's what the typical American family does. And, you know, I don't think they have that many a year, but I think on average, you know, you're going to have a barbecue or two a year, and then maybe celebrate some holidays and some birthday type things. We do not have a party for our kids every year for birthdays, for example. We have them at certain marker years, 13, 16. I don't know if there's any beyond that, actually, because they're probably out of the house by then. But that's pretty much how we do parties here.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. It really...
시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 영상이 조금이나마 도움이 되었다면 좋아요와 구독 부탁드릴게요. 항상 건강하시고 행복하세요. 바이.